Unfortunately, body weight plays a huge role in many girls' lives. We're so worried about what people might say about our shape and size, but at the end of the day, your flaws is what makes you beautiful.
Time to help others, whether it's family, friend, or a complete stranger. To them, doesn't matter. I honestly feel that our world is full of superheroes. Probably not the ones who needed lightning to give them abs, or the ones who have telekinesis or laser vision. Probably not the ones who wear their underpants over their tights. But the ones who make a change in the world and use their ability or superpower to help people. We all have our own superpower.
Stage 2, posters. Now after knowing so much about them, you want to get posters. So you collect as many posters as you can that fills every wall in your room. So that whenever you walk in your room, you would just go crazy, get butterflies in your stomach like Stage 3, items. Now, knowing so much about them and gathering so many posters, you are still not satisfied. So you go to every possible store and get albums, movies that they acted in, perfumes, jewelry, makeup, nail polish, and even t-shirts of them. Last but not least, stage 4, illusion. Now after knowing everything about them and having most of the things about them, your brain still wants that thrills and excitement. But when you can't give that anymore, your brain starts to lose control. And the person you've been obsessing so much over turns into a reality figure right in front of your eyes. Now you may think it's not real, but your brain tricks you into thinking that it's a reality figure. So you start interacting and socializing with them like you know them your entire life. Oh my God, that's the real. I'm so happy to see you.
I think we should spend more time looking after our elders, whether we are related or not, because one day we are also going to be old. A well-known saying goes as follows: old is gold. I thank you.
Now people like us want to be like this person, not knowing that he or she doesn't exist. Yes, some people do achieve the splitting image of a Barbie doll or Ken doll, but are never satisfied. It's because they don't know what beauty is. Like I said before, beauty is a combination of qualities that work together. If you're not happy, you won't be beautiful. If you're stressed or under pressure, you won't be beautiful. Rich people use waistbands and other people methods to get the perfect body. There is no perfect body.
Theme of the day, we smile when our batteries are low. Maybe look up from our screens and into the scenes of reality. Because the reality is, we've created a terrible image no filter can fix, and a mistake, autocorrect, or reject. The reality is, you put down your cell phone while standing in a room full of people. Now, that's considered the norm, but creating real conversation with real people, that's frowned upon. The reality is, kids are trading in their childhoods for laptops and computers, and funnily enough, the parents will still question where they went wrong.
You do not say a lot as a person. You might try another form of expression, maybe singing, dancing, doing some art, because life basically is expressing yourself. If you cannot express yourself, how are you going to live your life to the fullest?
Our present intentions, because this change of perspective will help instill thoughts of positivity, contributing towards a more just and peaceful society into the near future. They say that bygones be bygones, because they are now just memories that died long before tears crept onto the doorstep of our eyes.
As we say to ourselves, are constantly serenading our spirit, our mood, and our perspective. Repeat to yourself that you are unworthy, and those words manifest themselves in your actions. The words we use to communicate with others are powerful enough to heal someone's fear. Tell a person constantly that he or she is intelligent, and they will believe. If we are to grow into the beautiful people we truly are, our words are to be used for healing all the people around us. They can create faith, hope, dreams, and even visions.
And like love, hate can cause people to do the most unusual of things. And while love and hate share neural pathways, there are slight but important differences between them. It has been revealed that part of the cerebral cortex, which is the area of your brain that is associated with reasoning and judgment, becomes deactivated when experiencing love, but not when experiencing hatred. Also, you can feel like you love someone that you don't know. For example, celebrities, or when reading a book or watching a movie, you fall in love with the characters. Or when you're walking in a mall and you walk past the most perfect stranger, and instantly you're hooked. We humans can even love inanimate objects. But hatred is different.
Plan of action. Watch videos until you're so tired you can sleep for 2 years. You start watching new popular music videos, or flames as the youth call it. And before you know it, you're listening to all the hits of 2009. You start missing the good old days, and now you really need to sleep. Of course you're going to watch a video on how to fall asleep now. But an hour or so later, you're back to perfecting the art of cutting the orange perfectly.
One of the most well-known mental illnesses is depression. However, we tend to undermine the severity of this mental illness because the overuse of its name has become so commonplace. We use it all too regularly and frivolously. I am so depressed after that test, guys. Why is that girl so regular? All common, misplaced terms. Few of us know the real definition and feeling of this word we have made so commonplace.
Be confident enough to make mistakes, to fall, and fall again, but always lift yourself up thereafter. Who knows? You might become the next president announcing the budget amount incorrectly with confidence. Be confident enough to know that you have dimples in your thighs or you have cellulites, and accept it. But sister, they are yours to embrace, not ours to see. And confidently accept your body and size, but there's no need for you to show it to the whole world. And lastly, do not allow Facebook likes to determine your beauty. Know your worth. Do not allow society to tell you what you can or cannot become, and do not allow them to force you into a deep, dark hole of depression. You are how you are because you are meant to be that way. There will always be haters who envy you, and they will always talk and try to break you. Do not give them satisfaction. Be confident enough to be you. There is no other person you could do better. Lastly, inhale confidence, exhale doubt. Thank you.
There's a possibly endless cosmic expanse of it. Do we have it all to ourselves? Well, I for one refuse to believe that life on Earth is all life. And just to clarify, I'm saying I believe in aliens. But not necessarily those absurd conspiracies about abductions and crop circles. It's quite reasonable to believe that some other form of life exists elsewhere in the cosmos. You probably think I'm crazy though. Understandable. But that makes hundreds of scientists around the world crazy too.
You know, I think Tabo has forgotten about me. I asked him to send that money like 20 minutes ago. I need to finalize my outfit for the 23rd. Oh, funny, Tabo. It's about time. You are the world's bestest friend. Send this to 15 contacts on your contact list and you will have 7 years of This brings me to number 2 on my list. Chain messages. They have got to be by far the most irritating of them all. And they seem, and as much as you will never know where they originate, they always have a way to get under your skin. And they always always seem to come in when you're expecting an important text. And last, but most definitely not least, I would like to introduce you to the one that I deem the most disrespectful. Like if you're a child of God and if you love Jesus. For Dad, and when you ever created that post blew out the Facebook world, you do not need to like a Facebook post in order to justify the love you have for God. God loves you the way you are, no matter who you are and how you are built. Yes, girl. Even you sitting over there with the 4 likes in 11 hours, Jesus is
Now, to those of you who own a pair of jeans, I encourage you to get to know your jeans a bit better. So go home and take your pair of jeans. And if you flip up the cuff, check if there is a section of white fabric or salvage showing. And if so, you're ready for the next step. You take a look at the right back pocket, and that's where you'll find the famous red tab, Levi. Now it gets a bit complicated. You need to check whether the word is in all capital letters or if it has a lowercase e. If the word is in all capital letters, or properly known as big E, this means that your jeans are from before 1971.
I think it's time that we wise up and realize that criminals today don't walk around with torn jeans and 2 jeans. They walk around with ties and wear suits. They carry briefcases. They roam the streets of South Africa. They're on the loose. I live in a country where we claim to practice Ubuntu. We call ourselves Africa. One love, one heart. You all know that that's not true. However, when a boy from Nigeria comes to Pretoria, he's beaten to death because of xenophobia. Is this what our forefathers fought for? I don't know about you, but I'm tired. I am tired of this shit.